Well, this is my Ironman journey to Ironman Arizona in April 2008, and frankly, there's not a lot of video cast on somebody's Ironman journey, so I figured, hey, why not do one? And so I think I'm just going to do like 5-minute segments once a week. Today is the last day in January 31st. So Ironman Arizona is April 15th. We're really getting into the thick of it. For me, last weekend we did a race here in St. Paul, the St. Paul Winter Carnival, and it went okay for me. My plan was to try to do a little bit better after mile 10, and that's what I did. I averaged like 7:30s up to mile 10, and then right around 6:30s on the way back, which is kind of tough just because it tends to go up a gradient up next to the Mississippi in St. Paul. But my name's Hector Fernandez. I live in Minneapolis, and last summer I started taking a lot of videos, did a lot of stuff with Lifetime in Chicago, and have tried to partner with David Thompson a little bit here in the cities. And this is pretty much just going to be me talking about my Ironman journey. Hopefully you'll find it interesting, maybe you won't. I know that there's a lot of people out there that I've already seen on Slow Twitch that are trying to figure out their bike mileage and everything like that. For me, this week, what I did was on Monday I did an hour and a half. Well, I woke up on Monday morning, did an easy run. After work, I did an hour and a half bike ride on the CompuTrainer. Tuesday, I was able to go swim in the morning. I swim at the YMCA in downtown Minneapolis, and did, I don't know, 2,200 or something like that. And then did an easier bike ride on Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday, bike ride again. In the morning I did an easy run. And Thursday, which is today, my buddy Aaron, which you'll probably hear about a lot, he lives really close to me, we train a lot together, convinced me that I should go to the Y with him. He was going to do a 3-hour run. He's also doing Ironman Arizona in a treadmill. And so what I did is, since I skipped this morning's swim workout, I swam for an hour, and then I went upstairs and joined him for 2 hours. And for the first hour I just took it easy, and then I decided I was going to run just a little bit harder 10K because I had missed a speed workout earlier in the week. And so I did that. I think it was like 44, so nothing spectacular. It hurt towards the end, and finished that off. So tomorrow I think I'm going to have a long swim. And it's hard Fridays. Maybe a lot of you guys that have full-time jobs understand that it's hard to go somewhere after a long week of work. I work in the bond market, and the markets have been crazy recently. But I have to do it, and so I'm going to do that Saturday. Since we live in Minneapolis, and you guys have probably heard about the super cold weather going around, on Tuesday night after church, I came out and it was minus 40 wind chill, just to give you an idea of how cold it is here. It's warmed up since then, but it's still kind of cold. So probably a longer ride on CompuTrainer. Maybe if I get some time in the afternoon, do a swim or something like that. On Sunday, I think I'll do a little bit of riding again and maybe an hour run. Sunday's a Super Bowl. And while I don't really care that much about football, my wife loves football, so that's what I'm going to do. So across the world, actually this week, these crazy guys at Epic Camp are doing their annual, actually this year I think they're doing 2 because they're doing one at Italy too, Epic Camp, and it's just out of control. Scott Molina, the Terminator, and Gordo of CoachGordo.com, they just put this thing on with John Newsom from Ironman Talk, and it's just out of control. Aaron and I, when we were running today, we were thinking about the fact that we were only doing a third of their normal workout for a day like today. So check it out. I'll probably be mentioning stuff that I see in triathlon world. I keep a website, which you will obviously see on this video. And so that's about it. This is, I can't remember the exact week it is left from memory. I would think there'd be 10 weeks left. So I guess this is the first video of those 10 weeks. And this next week, I had something change on Thursday night, so now I'm going to have some more time then. So I don't know. I have yet to fool around with my schedule, just so you guys know. I started training with SCS Multisport, a local coaching site, and last year, Mike McCormack from triathloncoach.com, he Guys won Canada 2 or 3 times, and he was a big guy back in the 90s. I followed a program he set up for me, and I was very happy with it. It just happens to be that this year I'd like to save some money because I've been spending so much money on triathlon, and so I've kind of crafted together my own plan, which is interesting. I look at it, I kind of change it around a little bit. I have a pretty good idea now that I've been in the sport for 4 years of some things I'd like to do, and I try to bounce ideas off of people that I respect. And in the end, I think it's all about consistency. So obviously, if you're doing Ironman Arizona and you're suffering the Ironman blues right now, keep it up. Here's another guy in Minneapolis working just as hard as you. I have a full-time job and home life and everything, but you just got to get it in. And frankly, these next 8 weeks, I think are the key, because after that, you just have to taper. So till next week, this is Hector Fernandez, and just remember, if those shoes are telling you that they don't want to run, you better tell them that you're going to try. Have a good night.